scenario. So we came out with a unique program, which I'm going to talk about after a few minutes.
Removed me from the meeting. Sorry, Anuj. Someone removed me from the meeting. I don't know why.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can we start if everything is fine? Satish, can you start?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Just a minute. Let me share this. I guess some people are waiting in the lobby.
Yeah, I'll just check. Satish, just admit them. People are waiting in the lobby. Yeah, it's done. Admitted.
Okay. So, Madan sir, shall we start now?
Yes, we can start. We can start.
Okay. And the students are from the second year and third year graduation, right?
They are from the second year PG and third year graduation.
Okay, PG program as well.
Yes. That's
great. Okay. So
PG Biochemistry, PG Biotech, sir.
We have PG Biochemistry and Biotech.
Okay. Got it. So yeah. Good morning, everyone. I'm Anuj Pandey, working as a senior scientist with VCR Park. And just let me share the screen first. Is it in the slide? So yeah. Okay, everyone can see my screen now?
Yes, Anuj. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Hi, good morning to everyone, students and the faculty members. First of all, thank you for giving opportunity to VCR Park to present a unique program, which is called Ascent Executive Graduate Program. And the program is unique in the sense because it fills the gap between academic education and industry requirement. So before moving forward, I want to thank Dr. Madan, Dr. Satish, Honorable Principal and Honorable Secretary and Director of CAS College. And I will happy to have an interaction with the students of all the life science department, whosoever is doing their bachelor's as well as master's, and as well as a bit of career guidance that what should they pursue after doing their course. So before starting with the Ascent program, I just want to give a brief overview what VCR Park is all about. Okay, so the VCR Park is basically a translational oncology focused ecosystem which works in an area of translational oncology and where we are playing a major role because if you have understood it correctly, there is a problem in the engineering and innovation of the drugs. What India is doing right now, we are an manufacturing hub. We are doing a lot of clinical trials. We are making a lot of biosimilars medicines, as well as our distribution channel and network. But what is the missing gap is the innovation in medicine and engineering. So coming to the VCR Park, what VCR Park is doing, working towards the pipeline of discovery, pipeline management, preclinical, clinical. So we are supporting startups to grow, which starts from their discovery phase, going to the preclinical and clinical stage. And what we are providing them, integrated unique community where academia, startups, pharma, biobank, animal facilities, CRO, and a local hospital, they are working in a coordinated manner so that we can support the company who is going to incubate with us in a proper channel. Now, who are the integrated partners at VCR Park? So before that, the VCR Park is exclusively doing the advisory services as well as the project management services. And then we have a core facility where we are the expert in the pathology and genomics. And then we have partners, suppose Premas Biotech for the assay development, ILSCO for the model. Biobank, we collaborated with Sapient Sciences. We have circulating tumor cell partner, which is Circulogics. Then we have a bioinformatics partner from the Strand based in Bangalore. We have a local hospital partner, which is Queen's NRI. And then we are working in the area of clinical trials as well. And we have collaborated with JCDC based in Pune. And startups, those who wants to pursue preclinical and clinical validation, they can go to the CRO, which is Dower Research Foundation. Now, along with the core facility, what we are we are doing the ancillary services, which includes the public and private funding. So we are a Bionest incubator as well as we have a venture capital fund, which is called Artiman. Then we have an intellectual property, which is based in VIZAG in terms of novel patent services. Then we have AI and ML support, which is from another company based in VIZAG, which is Image Innovate. And then we help company for the web design and branding as well from the idea first. So this is the facility, which is the exterior, your lobby, and then we have a dedicated training lab. And then we have an office space for the startups. So you can go and watch the video, which is present on the YouTube to get a better idea about what VCR Park is all about. Now, before moving forward to the Ascent program, I will just quickly run through a 1-minute video of the core facility, and that will give you a glimpse of the training program that we are actually planned to conduct. So I will just start the video and you guys can watch the video, and then I will start about the Ascent program presentation. Yeah, Madan sir, some people are waiting in the lobby.
Yes, I'm admitting them.
Okay, so I hope you guys have watched the video. So we have all those high throughput instrumentation to train students and professionals in the life science industry, and starting with the NextSeq 2000, your NGS system, your flow cytometry, your protein purification system. We have ISC and then confocal system. We have dedicated DNA, RNA, and the protein preparation room. We have a cell and tissue culture facility. We have in-house animal facility here. So that's what the VCR Park is doing. We are supporting startups to grow. We are training students and professionals to pursue a career in the life science industry. And with the unique course that we have designed, so students or professionals can opt a career as bioinformatician, NGS associate, proteomics associate, or they can become a regulatory expert, quality assurance, as well as they can become a clinical research associate. So with that, I will start the Ascent Executive Graduate Program, which is a collaborative partnership between VCR Park, IIT-Roorkee, and VYAS Academy based in Hyderabad. And what the program is all about. It will give you an idea to explore and learn, and then it will give you an idea about accessibility to the advanced skills, and it will make you aware about the recent development in the field of biological sciences. Now, all of you must be agreeing with the terms that nothing has changed, but everything has changed with respect to your human genome, next generation sequencing technology, immuno-oncology, CRISPR-Cas9, AI and ML, and CAR T cell therapy from 2000 till date. Now, what Ascent program is all about. So it's a diverse course of life science students and professionals, which is curated by domain expert having a vast industry background. And it's a combination of online and hands-on training courses, which will be taught under industry settings at VCR Park. Now, it's a collaborative effort of 6 distinguished academicians, 22 industry and field leaders, and 8 entrepreneurs, and covering 14 universities and organizations. Few of the faces, which is very well-known faces, you can find it over the LinkedIn profile after visiting the VCR Park website. But just to name a few, Dr. Dirgomati is the former head of the cancer hospital, which is based in VIZAG. Dr. Ravi Nair based in SCG. And then these are the people who is going to teach you the clinical research and clinical trials, and they are already involved in conducting more than 100 clinical trials in the country. Now, what Ascent will do, it's basically a program which bridges the gap between academic education and biotech and biopharma industry required, which biopharma and biotech industry, and you need to learn the industry skill set under industry settings to fulfill that gap. So what Ascent will make you, it will make you industry ready, and it will also help you to pursue entrepreneurship. Now, every one of us wondering after doing the graduation or masters, the option which is for me particularly is go for a PhD. So I pursued a career in PhD, but there are other options available. You can become a project coordinator. You can, if you are at a higher level working professional, you can look for a management role. After doing your masters, doing some kind of training, you can become a scientist with the area of molecular biology, genomics, and proteomics, depending on your interest. You can look for a career as bioinformatician. You can become a medical writer. You can become a clinical researcher. You can pursue a career related to the pathology. You can become a pathology expert. You can pursue a career in the IP industry, that is the intellectual property, where you can become an IP and legal manager. You can pursue a career in regulatory and quality aspect, where you can become an expert in that domain. Or you can pursue a career as an entrepreneur by doing a certain number of basic courses and then advanced courses, which is available all across the world. Now, for example, what VCR Park is offering you, suppose you want to be a genomics scientist. So what are the courses that you need to become a genomics expert? So we will start with the PCR, real-time PCR and its application. We'll teach you the Sanger sequencing, whole exome and the transcriptome, which is the RNA-seq. Then we will train you with the bioinformatics data analysis, which includes exome, transcriptome and microbiome. And then we will give you the basic idea about the AI and ML tools, which is being used in life science industry to solve multiple questions. Now, what are the program details? So the entire program details is divided into 6 modules. And it's a mixture of online and hands-on courses. So the module 1 will be cell biology and histopathology. Module 2 will be the Genomics Insight, which we are planning for this second or third week of October. Module 3 will be the Introduction to Drug Discovery. Module 4 will be how to conduct clinical research and clinical trials. Module 5 will be diagnostics and devices. and module 6 will be the entrepreneurship. Now coming to the detailed program view, where you will find in the module 1, you will be learning tissue culture, primary cell culture, and the PDX model development, followed by the flow cytometry, ISC, and FISH, and then ethics in clinical research. So this is actually the add-on courses, but that's mandatory to do this courses if you want to be an expert in that area. And then why we have put the ethics in clinical research there, because the top 2 courses has direct application in the clinical research. So you need to understand the process of clinical research and clinical trials as well. And you can find who are the faculty here. So they are already the domain expert and they will judge you while having their classes here at VCR Park. And if there is an opportunity available with them, you will get directly placed there. Okay, and then Genomics Insight, what we are teaching is the Sanger sequencing, whole exome, and the RNA sequencing, followed by the bioinformatics data analysis, then the PCR, RT-PCR and its applications, and then AI and ML tool. And you can see that who is going to be the faculty, starting from the vice president to center head to the CSO of the Ascent Life Sciences. Module 3 will be the introduction to the drug discovery, which is where you are going to learn the drug discovery and development, NMR, X-ray crystallography, SPR, and molecular dynamics simulations, then AI and ML tool in the drug discovery. NMR courses is at IIT-Roorkee, so one has to travel and we can make the arrangement of their stay and the food. The module 4, which is all about how to conduct clinical research and clinical trials, where you will get an idea about what are the regulatory process with respect to drug, then various nuances of clinical research and clinical trials, project management, and you can see the faculty. Followed by the module 5, which is diagnostics and devices, where you will learn novel diagnostics and development process, intellectual property generation, protection and management, regulatory affairs for the medical devices, and the faculties are already the domain expert. Module 6, which is all about entrepreneurship, where you will learn about, it's all the online courses in module 6, where you will learn about startup bootcamp, project management, IP, and the grants and scientific writing, because many people are planning to pursue a career as a regulatory expert, as a medical writer. So there you need to learn the various nuances of the grants and scientific writing. Now, who are eligible to join the program? So the minimum eligibility criteria that we have is the graduation completed. You are pursuing your master's, you are a JRF, SRF, PhD, postdoc, BDS, MBBS candidate. You can join the courses, even the VYAS or BTech candidates as well as the course is open for the working professionals and academicians, because many academicians are planning to collaborate. They are looking for a clinical research and clinical trials. They want to understand the process of regulatory. So this course is basically fitting all the criteria of everyone who is working in the life science industry. Now, who can be your potential employers? So if you have seen the list, I will just go 2 slides back. If you've seen the list, these are the people who is working in a different companies. They are holding a key position in those companies. Someone is CSO, CEO and all. So these are the people who can be your direct employers. If they found you suitable during their course, they can offer you a job depending on your performance in their personal interaction and how you are performing well during the hands-on courses or having an interaction over the online courses. And then we have a list of many more biotech and pharma companies where you can look for the job opportunities. Thank you. And then you can scan the code. You can reach it to the VCR Park website and all details are there. You can look at the faculty profiles, their LinkedIn profiles, their company website, For the IIT-Roorkee, you can go to the bioscience and bioengineering department, look at what faculties are doing, and it's a good mixture of online and hands-on courses. So yeah, so I will end my presentation now, and you guys can ask any question if there is. If you want to have a discussion in person, you can have the discussion as well. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Anuj. It was a nice short presentation of what VCR Park is offering and also what are the opportunities. I request students to please ask questions if you have. You can unmute and ask, or you can type it in the chat box.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello, hi.
Sir, I would like to know what software do you have and whether genomics data analysis could carry it out, sir?
Okay, that's a great question. So what we are doing is because we have already NGS in-house, so we have a tool called Rajan, which is inbuilt and it's given by the Illumina. But I understand that you are asking the question related to the freely available software. So it's all available through the Galaxy network. But I can help you with understanding that how those software work, how the flow is working. That's what you wanted to ask about the transcriptome, exome, and metagenome.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I can help you with that.
Actually,
So
we have a bioinformatics lab, and we are running a PG diploma on bioinformatics course actually. Yeah.
Okay.
So we have a docking software or one commercial software, Schrodinger, and we are doing docking studies and molecular dynamic studies, sir, actually.
Yeah, so maybe we can plan about it more. If some students wants to learn the NMR and X-ray clusterography, and then they can plan for the docking at CAS College, right?
Yes.
So, but the purpose of putting it because it's aptly fit, because if you go to the all pharma company, they have their NMR in place. And there is no person who can run that NMR. There is a dearth in that area, and we came out with the course so that we can train students and then they can fit into that companies.
Yes. Actually, I am from bioinformatics background, sir. I have completed my PhD in bioinformatics only.
That's great. That's great. So coming to the genomics part, what you will do, you do a sequence and then you match it with the reference genome. Yes, so for the transcriptome and exome, there are different tools to match it with the reference genome. And after matching, you look for the reads, you do your QC, and then you get the final result. Suppose for transcriptome, you will get all those differentially expressed genes. And then you are trying to understand what is the meaning of those differentially expressed genes. So we can train students in that area so that once they move out from the CAS college, they can look for the appropriate job opportunities because they have a solid background about genomics then. Yeah.
Students, any questions?
See, they can unmute and ask, or they can put it in the chat box.
Yeah, I'm okay with all.
Good morning, sir.
Hi, good morning. May I know your name?
Sir, I'm Gayatri from 3rd UG Biotechnology, sir.
Okay.
Sir, my question is, can we have an option of doing this program while we are pursuing 3rd year, sir?
What is your interest? What is the program that you want to pursue?
In genomics, sir.
Okay, so we can get back to you through Madan sir or Satish sir. Because we expect students to have the graduation student at least have the basic knowledge of your DNA replication, translation, transcription, your post-translational modification or post-transcriptional regulation. If you are okay with that, then we will be happy to teach you the high throughput courses.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, am I audible to everyone?
Yeah. Any other questions? Please,
Yeah,
please, you
so
can ask any question. Don't hesitate.
yeah, so the Madan said the
Hello, sir.
logic is that, yeah. Can I complete? And then you can ask your question.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so the Madan said logic of putting the course is not that we are actually doing it for some revenue purpose. We actually wants to train students, and we
Yes,
expect the students to have a basic solid background. If they are coming with that background in the courses, they will be more benefited. They will feel like
yes.
they learn something. Otherwise, we'll teach them how the magnetic bead is separating the DNA, how
Hmm.
the sample is being loaded on flow cell. So then they won't be able to connect to the basics. So we want them to have a basic
Be strong at
understanding.
the basic.
Yeah. And then if they're okay with that, we will be happy to take students from the third year as well.
Yeah, Anuj, I would like to tell you here that our
Yeah.
syllabi that we have done is we are an autonomous institution. So
Yeah.
our syllabi is actually very strong. And when you compare with the other universities, we have a
Yeah.
very strong coursework on molecular biology, genomics, and proteomics. And
Sure.
we have these courses for both undergraduate and the postgraduate levels as well. So the
Mm-hmm.
content is at par with any international universities.
Oh,
So
that's great.
students who pass out of our department, I'm sure that they will be, at least they'll be familiar with all these topics, all these novel concepts which are currently available at the industry.
Sure.
So
Sure.
that
That
I'm
will
very
be great.
confident.
That will be great. So if the student is coming with the query through you, I will be happy to
Yes.
entertain those queries, and
Okay.
depending on
Sure.
their interest, I can
Sure.
suggest the courses. But it's
Okay.
it's
Okay.
it's good to put their interest upfront, because if they want to pursue as a career as a pathology expert, so then we can
Hmm.
suggest a certain number of courses. If they wants to pursue a career as a genomic scientist, then we can offer a certain number of courses, because we want to actually frame their mind in a way that they should pursue the career what they deserve. And that's why putting the module in frame is the perspective that we thought earlier.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody
Yeah.
was
Someone.
asking a question.
Yeah.
Anish,
Ask a question.
Anish, unmute and talk.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Hi. Hello. Good morning.
Greetings, sir. I have a question on which we were discussing, sir.
Sure. Please go ahead. Ask.
Okay, sir. What is the support given to new products, sir? When we develop a product, what is the support given for the new product in clinical pathology or cancer diagnosis, sir? In these
Okay.
main topics.
Okay. So, and what is the product is all about?
It's about cancer diagnosis or clinical pathology.
No, that's what I'm asking. What is the product is all about? Like what the product designing rationale? What do you want to actually access through the VCR park, and what do you want to do with that product?
So it's enable. It's like a cost of just for an example. So it's a cost-effective cancer diagnosis system. Like most of the people cannot effectively diagnose of cancer easily. So most of the
Mhm.
people are living their flatter life without recognizing that they have cancer. So we can
Mhm.
make a system or mechanism which can diagnose cancer in just normal medical checkup itself. So think like
Okay.
that.
Okay. So do you have any idea in mind regarding that?
We are going to develop, sir, as a team.
Yeah, so if you can work out on that idea, we will be happy to entertain your idea with us. Right, because there are many companies who's working in the different aspects of this. Someone is developing a diagnosis kit, someone is like looking for a different biomarkers, and they all based on the different technology. So if you have some idea, you can always get back to us. We will be happy to have an interaction with you. Yeah.
Manish, is it fine?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The answer was great, sir.
Yeah, please work on that idea, and then get back to us, because it should have some rationale and the background that what do you want to do. So you have to understand the lacunae in the field first, what is missing and what the gap that you want to fulfill.
Sure, sir. We will make a discussions on that, sir.
Sure.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Madan sir, you are on mute.
Yeah, sorry. Any other questions? From postgraduate students, do we have any questions?
Yeah, you guys can ask anything. I will be happy to answer any questions.
You can even type in the chat box. If you feel your connection is not very strong, type it in the chat box. Anuj, will give them 1 minute, please.
Sure, sir. No issues, sir. Please take your time. Okay, yes, we do have international collaborations. Yeah, I guess Anish is asking the question. So we do have international collaborations, and we have a few company already in line. So the startups that are getting incubated at VCR Park is basically coming from the abroad only. So students, you can ask any question.
Any other questions, please? Chat box.
Yeah, it's actually very relevant for the last year bachelors and PhD students, because they will be looking for the PhD options, or they must be like in a mindset to look for the job opportunities. So it will be actually the course is for you guys only. Because many companies in Bangalore like Syngene, Biocon, they need people who has some kind of expertise with genomics or your mass spectrometry, your NMR, because they are quite like heavily into the domain of the drug discovery or the genomic side. And then there is a lot of companies, pharma companies near the Visakhapatnam areas where they need you as a regulatory expert, as a clinical research coordinator. So maybe we can have one more interactive session where students can ask question directly that what are the career opportunities and how the course can be fit into their requirements.
Satish, any other questions, Satish?
Sir, no, sir.
Okay. So Madan sir, what I will do, I will drop the Ascent email ID and the contact number.
Sure. Yeah.
Position. Yeah.
What is the fee structure?
So the fee structure is actually nominal and the less than what other people is offering. So I mean the other people, they are not running a courses that we are doing, but they are running the courses in segregated manner. Like somebody is offering you a course on exam, but they are not offering you a bunch of courses what is required for the along with the genomics to understand the process of genomics. So you can find the fee structure, it's there on the website, and it's nominal because we have combined the 2 hands-on courses plus 1 online courses. And it's the course structure is basically defined based on the requirement in that courses. So if you go for a flow, you have to put the antibodies, you have to grow the cells, or you have to do your blood cell isolation. So you will be learning all those various nuances and aspects here. So for genomics, you need a library preparation kit. You need a flow cell to get the genomics data out. So the courses has been, the pricing has been designed on that basis, but it's very nominal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what we'll do, Anuj, is we'll share let them have a look at the website and also the presentation which is available. And if there are any queries from students, we'll directly route it to you.
Sure.
And if at all some students are really interested to move forward, I will recommend them to you.
Sure. And I will invite you and Satish sir to visit the facility in person.
Definitely, because I was in VIZAG 3 months ago. But I missed out. It's after that Payal told this to me.
Yes. So once you visit the facility, you will get a sense of what VCR Park is doing, and then a student will feel more encouraged to come here for the courses because whatever you've seen in the video is just as it is here.
Yes.
Yeah. And recently we got one tape station, which is for your library QC. So that was not shown in the video. After the video was recorded, we got that instrument.
Okay. So this is actually supported by Bionist, right?
So the it's partially supported by the Bionist.
Bionist.
So, we are the one of the first in the country which is focusing on the translational oncology. And we are the one of a few companies who is supported by the Bionist.
So we will have it like this. If there are some students who are interested, I will route their CV to you and they can interact with you directly.
And we will be like, if we need some internship candidates, then I can directly reach out to you.
Definitely, because we have in our curriculum, we have a case study analysis for the 3rd year students. So they are doing some case studies in collaboration with few industries. So if that is also possible, you can guide them for that as well.
Sure. Anything that will work for me.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Thank you.
Satish, you can go ahead. Yes,
sir. I'm happy to present the vote of thanks on behalf of the organizing committee. I sincerely call upon the blessings of our former president, Dr. M. Archami, sir, in this wonderful occasion. First and foremost, I express my sincere gratitude to our secretary, Dr. C.A. Vasigi ma'am, for her constant encouragement and support in all our academic deeds. It's my pleasure to thank our principal, Dr. M. Lakshmanaswamy sir, and our dean, Dr. S.R. Madan Sankar sir, for their motivations in conducting students' beneficial programs. I extend my sincere thanks to VYAS Cancer Research VIZAG association with withFABA Academy and IIT-Roorkee for conducting a successful joint webinar program. I put forth my sincere gratitude to VCR Park team, and it's my great pleasure to express my deep sense of gratitude to Dr. Anuj sir for his excellent work on the insights he implanted among the students. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thanks for inviting us.
I thank all my faculty members and students for their active participants. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you. And I will be happy to hear out any questions. And Madan sir, I will drop the Ascent email ID and contact number. So it's the WhatsApp number also. So a student can freely interact with us.
Yes, yes,
Sure,
yes.
Yeah. And whenever you are in VIZAG, please let us know. We will be
happy. I'll definitely visit. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thanks.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.